Okay guys, I've got a special video today and I'm going to be comparing the Wuben A1 to the Nextorch T20L. And these are really, it's an interesting kind of comparison I thought might try doing because both of them throw 2+ kilometers, close to 3 kilometers, okay? But the Wuben A1 produces 20,000 lumens and the Nextorch T20L produces only 900 lumens, which is actually pretty high for an LEP flashlight. So LEP flashlight stands for laser excited phosphor. So there's actually a laser in here that stimulates some phosphor and produces visible light. Whereas with the Wuben A1, you've got your usual LED technology. And this thing is a monster. I have to say, it is just sheer power in terms of projecting a beam. You've got 4 SBT 90.2 LEDs in there. I can barely fit this thing on camera. It comes with its own little handle as well. Wireless remote. You can pull this out and actually operate the light from within your car or what have you. Okay. Now, they're very, very different, obviously, in terms of size, okay, and light output. If you're going to need a light that produces just tons of spill and overall just illuminate everything, I think the A1 is going to be the one that you want, okay. But the T20L produces a pencil thin beam, and it's just so amazing because it doesn't illuminate anything else, so it just cuts through the night sky. So if you're using it to spot a target from far away, don't want to draw attention, maybe just cut down on the size of carrying something like this around, the T20L is the one that you're going to want to get, okay. But it doesn't produce a whole lot of light, okay, compared to the A1. That's what it looks like. That's what the T20L looks like under the hood. A spherical lens there and the LEP module sitting underneath there, okay. And it takes 121,700 cell. The Wuben A1 takes 821,700 cells. Both are very, very easy to operate, okay. Now with the Wuben A1, you basically just press and hold this. So this turns it on and off. On button. Once it's on, just press and hold that first button for turbo. Otherwise, once it's on, just press the other button and it will cycle through the 5 different steps. But press and hold in order to activate turbo. Okay, that full 20,000 lumens. And basically with the T20L, you've got a tactical switch on the back here, so half press for turbo or high mode, okay, whatever the highest mode is, and press all the way for sustained output. And then in this point, you can actually half press to activate some lower modes and also a strobe mode. So anyway, let's have a look on camera. Let's see which one of these, let's see how they perform side by side. All right, I've got the Nextorch T20L versus the Wuben A1. Both of these flashlights have similar throw figures. Let's see how they compare. 2+ kilometers. So this is the T20L, and the hotspot's pretty large for an LEP flashlight. I mean, it's gigantic really for an LEP flashlight, but it's not going to be able to compare to the Wuben A1. But what I want to see is that center of the spot, is it as bright as the A1? So let's have a look at the A1. Oh, far out. Okay. That is insane. Okay, here we have the T20L to the left. Okay. Oh, this is incredible. I mean, I would say, it's really hard to tell. Honestly, it's really hard to tell. so similar. The center of that hot spot, okay? I mean, obviously the A1 is just ridiculously bright, okay? But throw-wise, from where I'm standing anyway, they do seem to produce very similar candela figures when we look at that spot in the center. Yeah. Alright, Nextorch T20L versus the Wuben A1, this really large field up ahead, and this is the T20L, and you can see reaches right to the end. There's a shed here or something, some graffiti or something near the door. Hits that very easily, and this is an LEP that has a really large hotspot as well. Right, pretty large hotspot compared to other LEPs anyway. Now let's bring in the Wuben A1. Oh my god, I mean the spill, obviously that's a huge impact, but then check out that hotspot. Okay, compared to the T20L, really the center of the hotspots are quite similar. Okay, let me just reactivate that properly. Okay, the center of the hotspots are actually quite similar in terms of brightness, but the Wuben A1 just lights up that entire area. I mean, it's really hard for me to even get this in properly without blowing out the camera completely. It's so heavy as well. Okay, but just as an example, that center tree there. Okay. So I guess if you just wanted to make sure you can spot an object, and that's it, the T20L is going to be great without obscuring, well, without getting anything else in, but yeah.